shy.
Where are you going?
Leaving. I'm not getting paid enough for this.
You're getting paid $100 an hour.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get back in there. Do you have to be recording this?
Oh, well, you are getting paid.
Not enough. I personally need like another $10 more.
Whatever. Start saying your script.
Okay, back to CNN for your once in a blue moon report. We'll be discussing Burkina Faso and their unstable development. It's like our houses, but like houses in Mexico. One very style that really stands out is what it's made of, like mud and hay. They use these materials because of financial reasons, like not a lot of money making jobs out there. People in this country live in rural areas, but not urban areas, like the US or any other developed country. In some regions, houses with more wealthy owners have custom painted their homes to their wantings. But aside all the simple houses made out of mud, Burkina Faso is also known for awesome mosaics, especially Balo Dialas. Inside these houses are canaries, which are used to store water and keep it cool. They also have big pots for grains. These pots are very inexpensive compared to the US tableware or pots. Burkina Faso is most reliant on agricultural products, such as farms, vegetables, fruits, and other agriculture-related products. They rely on these products because Burkina Faso has only 44% arable land. This makes it really hard to farm. For others, it is very easy to do this. Now this country is finding ways to reduce food losses by using plastic silos and use metal containers. Something interesting to me is that 50% of the women make up farm workers. And to me takes me back to no woman rights. And these are the effects. Some farmers also sell extra food like meat from cows, goats, and pigs. They also sell wool from sheep for extra money. Burkina Faso's overall food are usually containing chicken. This is one of the favorite types of meat. Food ingredients sold at the markets are millet, rice, and maize, nuts, potatoes, and yams. Milk isn't very common unless you own a cow, because milk goes bad with such hot weather. So they use soured milk with millet grains and yogurt. Sour milk is most popular. Many Burkinos enjoy a cup of dado or chapalo. These are a few types of homebrewed beers. Women are usually the ones who make it and sell it on the market, but first, only the husband gets a free taste, and after that, he pays for more. One of their delicacies are chia tree caterpillars. They eat them for them fresh off the tree. Just because Burkina Faso is a developed country doesn't mean that they don't have interesting things like developing cities. I personally didn't even know that they eat chia caterpillars. Too many people in developed countries wouldn't even come close to eating caterpillars. From painted houses to outstanding museums, and from chicken to sour milk to chia caterpillars, there's always something interesting in these countries, either developed or developing. My personal favorite is the thought that chia caterpillars is a delicacy.
Thank you, Javier. Burkina Faso is a multi-ethnic state because the state itself relies on its own ethnic and their own ideas of life. We also know this because they have around 1,000 little ethnicities within their own country. This lets us know that most of the people don't rely on its government, but on their neighbors and friends. They also create a friendly bond through all types of ethnicities. Some citizens don't know what ethnicity they are in, but many indigenous ethnicities have made a new idea of lifestyle through effects of pop culture. Thank you, my friend. There's about 55% to 60% of the population practice Islam. About 15% to 20% practice Roman Catholicism, and approximately 5% are Protestant. It is believed that the majority of the population also includes traditional indigenous elements within the religious practice. About 20% to 25% of the population practice traditional indigenous religions exclusively or principally. Citizens in rural areas tend to practice the traditional religions. Members of the Fulani and Duawi ethnic groups are predominantly Muslims. The majority of the nation's Muslims are Sunnis. The minority of groups belong to Shia, to Jinani and Wahhabi sections. A large number of Foreign missionary groups are active within the country. Certain Muslims and Christians holidays are officially observed. These religions became popular by mainly hierarchical. diffusion, thus implying that the form of distribution was rapid due to the forced spread. This was similar in the way the Native Americans both were forced by the French colonists in their beliefs of Catholicism, while they were sold by colonists to the American. They then taught to believe that they are now Protestants. These are only a couple of ways they were popular in a sense of the way they were taught to think. Both these religions are universal religions because they are both universal and not ethnic, because they have to learn the same teaching for the Pope and the leader in Islamic religions, unlike traditional teachings from their ancestors or their gods.
Burkina Faso's developments. Burkina Faso's main economic support is by trading cotton, even though they have a lot of gold. Their best money maker is cotton. They sell cotton because, like any other part of the world, they sell whatever they have the most of. An example is like, if you sold apples from a tree, you get the profit. If you sold lemons that you buy from the store, you lose more money than what you make. That's why Burkina Faso sells what they have the most of. Through Burkina Faso, even though Burkina Faso has a lot of gold mining, this isn't a sufficient way to make money, but money is money. Burkina Faso's government was good until Captain Thomas Sankara seized control over the Burkina Faso. He renamed the country Upper Volta, which means land of the Ombudsman. I think he named it this to look good as a leader in his country, but he knew that it wasn't good. Burkina Faso was concerned about the rebels they had lurking around. The rebels stole diamonds. The reason was they were worried about this because, Burkina Faso has 3 rivers to get water, but it isn't sufficient. Burkina Faso has 3.4 million people without clean water, and 12,000 children dying because of lack of clean water. I wish they had more water sources and more money to buy clean water. Burkina Faso should build a dam just like Egypt to store water from the rain. They should also build canals to transport water to cities and farmlands. They should also build a system to reuse the water and filter the water. They should reuse the water so they can have more water to use, not just to the showers. And it's not thrown away, but use showers and have it cleaned and filtered to use. Burkina Faso should use filters to clean water so no one gets sick from the water. It will prevent diseases such as malaria, Ebola, and many more. Burkina Faso has 44% of arable land. And that's why they have to transport goods. They have a transport route to get goods. They are not able to produce there or make there. Burkina doesn't make a lot of money to keep on buying food for its country. That is why they sell what they have. Whatever it takes to get food on their plates. Burkina Faso grows coffee and cocoa. They want to gain more arable land to sustain its country. Finances by selling their cash crops like coffee and cocoa. These are some examples on how Burkina Faso's cash crops support them in financial crisis. Many people probably have never heard of Burkina Faso in their lives. I personally haven't. Until the pink budget. Burkina Faso has much trouble still today, from money to food. They have always had to think about where the next paycheck will come from, and if their husband are going to be able to support family. Yeah, Burkina Faso has never been given up. I think that
this commercial is brought to you by Cheeto Puffs. Stay puffed.
Makes you a man. This is the new iPhone 6 Pro. It has a new Retina camera and the best touchpads ever. It unlocks with every single fingerprint, even mine. Maybe some other day, but mine sometimes does. But look at these. This is Chrome Platinum 1000K gold. Gold, I say. And look, it's made in America and China. They're working together. That's the best thing in the world. Best thing. The charger is the best. Stop laughing. Okay, the charger is excruciating small. It does not fit in your car because it's just too small. It does not belong. I'm freaking crying. Hey, no, it's not nothing to cry for.
really small.
That was funny.
Okay, good.
You keep
Brought to you by Sour Cool Pops.
instantly freezes. Look at this one. Look, it's freezing instantly.
Freezing.
No need to put him in the freezer.
No need at all. Look at that quick freeze right there.
Instantly.
Instantly frozen.
And just easy to be eaten.
Yep.
See that?
Look at that.
No. No.
We just watched the happenings.
Slushy. And then they become slushy.
Okay, that is it.
Let's dance it out. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. To the wiggle, man. Wiggle, man. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. People want teach me how to doggy. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Backflip now.